Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bold and the beautiful September 9. Are SINN and the current couples solid as a rock? After watching the Monday, September 9 edition of The Bold and the Beautiful, we're wondering about the current crop of couples. Are they solid or are they about to fade away? It feels like there may be a change in the air. Luna fallout. With Lisa Yamada safely behind bars, Steffi recuperated from her ordeal at home. Finn cared for her, and they shared a loving moment with Kelly, Sofia Perez, and Hayes Alexander and Chase Banks. Taylor, Rebecca Buddig, and Ridge, Thorsten K. came over, and later Poppy, Romy Park, and Naomi Matsuda stopped by. Romy Park did a wonderful job conveying the devastation of seeing your daughter go so very wrong. And now, hopefully, Luna will get some help because she's clearly not well, and she needs years of therapy to help her work through her traumatic past and murderous present. Will Poppy ever get her daughter back? Who knows? But seeing the scenes with the Forresters and Nozawas, the Spencers and the Logans, it did feel like, in 6 months, things may not look the same. They said it themselves. They have been through so much together. And their issues are legendary. Finn, Tanner Novlin, who talks about Steffi and Finn here, will put himself in situations he shouldn't. His wife will react to them, try to control his actions, and if she can't, she'll leave town to think things through. What they need to do is continue to communicate. And maybe they will make it. They looked beyond solid today, but in the future, all it will take is one gust of the wind to bring their relationship to the brink. This pattern must be dealt with if they're going to make it. Also, Steffi, Jacqueline Missinswood, will need to come clean about those Liam, Scott Clifton, kisses. Their relationship is on thin ice. It feels like Poppy is staying with her suddenly supportive sister Lai, but when she visited Bill, Dawn Diamond, who talks about the future of Bill and Katie here, she knocked on the front door when a few short days ago, she was the lady of the manor. Poppy and Bill certainly don't feel long for this world. On the September 9 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, the heartbeats of several couples are put to the test. It's the moment of reckoning for SINN, the super couple Steffi Forrester and Dr. John Finn Finnegan. After months of turmoil, Finn's secrets are slowly unraveling, and Steffi is caught between her fiery love for him and the deepening cracks in their relationship. As the air sizzles with drama, questions loom. Are SINN and the other current couples solid as a rock or teetering on the edge of collapse? Steffi and Finn, struggling beneath the surface. Steffi and Finn have always been a captivating couple, blending her tempestuous Forrester bloodline with his calming, almost otherworldly presence. They've survived monumental challenges, from Sheila Carter's insidious meddling to Steffi's own emotional whiplash. But despite all they've been through, it feels like something has fundamentally shifted. As the September 9 episode begins, Steffi finds herself gazing into Finn's eyes with doubt creeping into her heart. The summer has been full of secrets, misunderstandings, and moments that have driven a wedge between them. Finn, despite his best intentions, has been keeping something from her. His connection to his biological mother, Sheila, remains a source of contention, and though he insists he's got it under control, Steffi can sense that something's not right. Are you sure there's nothing else I need to know? Steffi asks, her voice tight with the weight of countless disappointments. Finn's hesitation is minuscule, but she notices. He's always been honest, hasn't he? But this time there's something unreadable in his expression. What else would there be? He replies, smiling, but his eyes betray a hint of uncertainty. He pulls Steffi close, but their embrace feels more like an attempt to grasp at the love that's slipping through their fingers, rather than a testament to their solid connection. They may still be together physically, but emotionally, SINN is on shaky ground. Hope and Thomas. Are they a mirage? Elsewhere, another couple walks an even thinner line. Hope Logan and Thomas Forrester have become the talk of Los Angeles in recent months. Despite their complicated past, their chemistry has sparked anew, sending shockwaves through their families and causing a whirlwind of emotions. Yet the question remains, is their relationship built on genuine love, or is it merely a mirage in the desert of their long-standing tension? On September 9, the focus shifts to Hope, torn between her safe, predictable marriage to Liam, and the undeniable pull she feels toward Thomas. There's a magnetic quality to Thomas that Hope has fought against for years, but now, after their kiss and moments of vulnerability, she's beginning to question everything. In a vulnerable moment, Hope confides in Brooke, her mother. "I don't know what's real anymore. I thought I loved Liam, I really did, but when I'm with Thomas, it's like I'm a different person. I feel alive." Brooke, protective as ever, warns Hope to tread carefully. "Thomas has changed, but he's still unpredictable. You need to be sure of what you want before you hurt everyone involved, including yourself." Hope nods, but her thoughts are clouded with confusion. She's been standing at a crossroads for too long. If she doesn't make a choice soon, it could all come crashing down, leaving her with nothing. Brooke and Ridge, the unshakable foundation. While Hope and Steffi grapple with the fragility of their relationships, Brooke and Ridge remain the steady couple at the center of it all. Or so it seems. Their history is legendary, years of on-again, off-again love, heartbreak, and betrayal. But lately, they've found themselves on firmer footing, or have they? On September 9, Ridge surprises Brooke with a romantic dinner at the Forrester mansion. As they sit across from each other, toasting to their enduring love, Brooke can't help but bring up the elephant in the room. "Taylor. I know you said you're done with her, Ridge," Brooke begins, her voice light but her eyes searching his. "But you and Taylor, it's like you'll always have this connection. Sometimes I wonder if it's really over between you two." Ridge smiles and reaches for her hand, his thumb brushing over her knuckles. "Brooke, you are the only woman I want. Taylor is in the past. I'm here with you and nothing is going to change that." Brooke sighs, leaning into his words. She wants to believe him, but there's always been an undercurrent of doubt when it comes to Ridge and Taylor. Their history is long, and it's hard to forget the moments where their bond has resurfaced, even when it seemed impossible. Though they appear solid on the surface, Brooke and Ridge's relationship, too, has its weak spots. They've been through too much for those cracks to ever fully disappear. Bill and Katie, rekindling the flame or setting the bridge on fire? Finally, there's the question of Bill Spencer and Katie Logan. After a tumultuous break, the two have found themselves drawn back together. Bill's grand gestures and his undeniable love for Katie have reignited a spark that had long seemed extinguished. But can they make it last this time? On September 9, Bill pays Katie a visit, determined to convince her that this time is different, that he's changed. "I know I've messed up more times than I can count, Katie. But I love you and I'm not going to let us fall apart again." Katie, ever the cautious one, isn't so easily swayed. She remembers all too well the heartbreak of the past, the times when Bill's actions spoke louder than his promises. "I don't know, Bill," she says, crossing her arms as she looks out the window. "Every time I let myself believe you, something happens. I can't go through that again." But Bill is persistent, and Katie's resolve is crumbling. As they stand face to face, the tension between them palpable, it's clear that the flame between them isn't entirely out. The question is whether they'll rekindle it or let it consume them once more. The verdict: are they solid as a rock?